Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. So, let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. Well, I can tell you right now that for the first time since the weather has been legitimately nice, it is raining cats and dogs right now. Seriously, there's rain everywhere. It's crazy. And again, it's the first time since the weather has been genuinely very good. I mean, I guess there may be some advantages. I mean, if the weather persists for this entire day, by this afternoon, the inside of my car will be a complete fire pit. That's actually been I didn't really consider that a low at all, simply because at the end of the day, I really would prefer warm weather over cold weather. But have you ever actually been inside your car, even with the windows rolled down, on a 60, 70 degree day? Your car becomes 100 degrees in there. If you have anything cold, I bet I would take it out. Well, Nick, don't you roll the windows down? I do. It's still hot in there. Ugh. I mean, luckily I've been trying to hydrate and compensate for how hot it is. Seriously, there are times I leave my car sweaty. Up here. It's crazy. Let's see, what's my high? Well, I guess my high is I did get to spend some time with my family yesterday. I'm going to be doing that today too, but the fact that I've been doing it is good. Again, right now we're in that time of year where Easter's over, and quite literally, except for just waiting patiently, there's nothing that's coming up. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Mother's Day is coming up. That is a very important holiday, and that is a very important big thing. But for the most part, every weekend from now until we start going up to Keuka Lake has already been planned out for me. At least the last 2 weekends until then. So really I have to somehow figure out what I'm going to do for this one and the next two. Actually, this weekend's already planned out for me, in some ways. I'll get more on that later. But for those wondering, 2 weeks before we go to Keuka Lake, that's going to be Mother's Day weekend. Big weekend, for sure. And the weekend before, my cousin's going to be graduating from college. And we're actually going to go visit her. I mean, she's graduating from college. It's a very important event in her life, and it'd be wrong if none of us were there. Maybe even as much as I wouldn't want to drive all the way to Massachusetts, where she's going to college, this may be the one and only time of year, this whole year, where I will be seeing a lot of my extended family that I haven't seen since my other cousin's wedding back in November. So it is kind of a big deal, I go. Problem is, I am going to be in a car for a very, very, very long time. Can't say I'm looking forward to that. But what can you do? I'll have to go. I'm going to have to take things as they go. I may not like it, but I respect it. Right, I still have to do my act of kindness, don't I? Well, my act of kindness was I helped my dad go shopping. We went to Sam's. Well, here's the thing. He wanted to go to Sam's Club because he wanted to get some stuff, some of which was for himself, but a few things for, at home. And funny thing, Excuse me. He doesn't have a Sam's Club card, but I do. So naturally, I had to come with him. And, Charlie's was right around the corner, so I went to Charlie's for dinner after. It's been a long time since I've eaten at Charlie's. It is really good, though. I got myself their hickory bourbon cheesesteak. It's pretty good. And I always get I used to only get cheddar bacon fries, but I get the ultimate gourmet fries now. That's cheddar bacon and ranch. Yeah, I have to say ranch really has kind of grown on me in the last couple of years. I still would keep it the hell away from my wings, but I like it. I mean, come on, ranch clearly has plenty of other uses that have absolutely nothing to do with wings. So let's just stick to that. So, yeah, like I said, I just have to focus on the importance and significance of the weekends coming up, and we'll be at the lake soon. It's crazy how fast both winter and spring, like fall and winter, they went by like that for me. Honestly, and spring's been moving along too. I mean, we're already over a week since Easter's happened. And we have just over a month before we start going back up to the lake again. So the question remains, what is going on between now and then? Well, a few things. I mean, this weekend I'm going to this one vendor that's hosted by a store in Eventful. E. Oliver Camo Company is going to be there. So that's definitely one major event coming up for me. Let's see. A week later might be the only event. A week later may be the only weekend where for the life of me, I can't really think of anything going on of significance that I know of. It could always be subject to change. A week later, my mother and father will be going, that Saturday, they'll be the 6th of May. They'll be coming back home from Las Vegas. And actually, earlier that week, there's going to be a very important dinner honoring my late grandfather, which I will be going to. More on that later. A week later will be Mother's Day weekend. And then a week later, my cousin's graduation. And after my cousin's graduation, it'll be less than 7 days before I can stare out into the waters of Keuka Lake again. So, you know what? I gotta go with Loverboy logic. Everybody's working for the weekend. Okay. I can't use audio from the actual song. I can sing it though, so that's cool. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. One thing I kind of want to do again, because I haven't done this in a little while, a hot minute, if you will. I have made pickles. Well, full disclosure, I actually have like 4 extra jars in my refrigerator. And when I go to these events, you know, the one I'm going to this weekend, I know some of the ladies there, they like my pickles, so I'm having to oblige. So that'll definitely, they'll probably clear some room in my refrigerator, for sure. What else? You know, as I was watching TV with my mom last night, she's talking about, it feels so weird that Tournament of Champions is already over. And I'm like, yeah, that's all there is until next year. I I mean, we have the NBA playoffs. That's going on right now. That's definitely a lot of fun. I at least watched the Miami Heat and Bucks game, which I'm pretty sure Miami won game one, which I tell you what though, for Milwaukee's sake, I hope Giannis isn't injured, because I would probably say the Bucks are the best team in the East. Although, if Giannis does get injured and the Bucks lose, I think the 76ers are going to represent the East in the NBA championship. But only if Giannis isn't healthy from the Bucks. If Giannis can stay healthy, for sure we're going to see the Bucks in the NBA championship for the East. As for the West, I mean, look, as soon as the Phoenix Suns acquired KD, it was all but said and done for me. So, holy crap, we're going to get a Suns-Bucks rematch. Yeah, a few years ago when the Suns made it to the NBA championship, like the first time ever, they lost to the Bucks, who hadn't won since like 1970 something. So, I mean, I guess for the sake of CP3, I really do hope that the Suns would win it all. Especially now they have KD. That'd be interesting. Of course, we're not going to know until like Father's Day weekend, because you have like up to 7 games, and you never know how long a series is going to go for. So, we'll see. We'll see how this pans out. I don't know. There's some other teams I do like. I mean, I know Miami just won, but I like Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's cool. He was on Howland. Yeah, like, actually, both him and his teammate Kevin Love have both been on Howland. Joel Embiid from the 76ers, he's been on Howland. KD's been on Howland. Ooh. I wonder if, like, okay, hear this out. Let's say that we actually get to a point where Howland is at its final season. For one of the guests during that final season, I can't think of anyone better than probably LeBron James. Just because, I mean, it's LeBron James. You know, what more do I need to say? It's LeBron James. You know, even back when I was at Trinity Poly and LeBron James was, actually he was still LeBron James, who am I kidding? Seriously, like, LeBron James overnight legitimately became a phenomenon. So much so that it was almost as if he wasn't, like, is this guy even real? Because everyone's talking about him a lot, but I've yet to see what this person looks like. Oh, he's real. And as of this season, he has the all-time leading points record. He actually beat Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record, which is rather impressive. I mean, here's the thing. He broke that record. If the Lakers can't advance to a deep playoff run, it's really not going to mean much. I mean, in a perfect world, the Lakers would be just winning it all after LeBron James did what he did. But I don't think that's going to happen. Anthony Davis has never been consistent, nor does he have that killer instinct. Seriously, Dwight Howard should have been on like that all-time like 75-year team. How did Anthony Davis make it over Dwight Howard? That's what I want to know. That's just not fair. Dwight Howard was 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, by the way. And Anthony Davis has, like, no awards. Except for, like, Rookie of the Year, I think. So, yeah, Dwight Howard got robbed. I don't care what anyone says. What was I talking about again? Right, the Lakers. So I guess as long as LeBron James is healthy, it is possible they can make a deep playoff run. But I don't know if they'll be representing the West in the final. Because again, the Phoenix Suns have KD. That man has single-handedly shut down LeBron more times than you can count. And a bunch of those times were in NBA championships. In which after Kevin Durant proved he was better, he became Finals MVP. So, by that logic, you're probably wondering, how come we're not celebrating KD like we're celebrating LeBron? You know what? I don't know. Actually, there's a few factors for that. LeBron James, like Kobe Bryant, he went in age 17, 18 years old or something like that. And obviously he was very, very good at a young age. Meanwhile, considering the fact that LeBron James has also made a lot of very important business decisions that make him a billionaire, and yes, that's billion with a B, as in boy. Meanwhile, as great as Kevin Durant is, and yes, I will be the one to say he is better than LeBron James, he don't really say much. He actually does kind of keep a lot of things to himself, yet he'll respond to people on Twitter. Which, that's a dangerous prospect, man. Twitter, she be a harsh mistress. I have a Twitter account, but I really only use it to post videos on there too for people to watch. It's a link for on my YouTube page, and they can just click on it and watch on YouTube. So, or watch on their phones, I should say. Because, actually Twitter does have a website you can post on the computer. But yeah, I just gotta stay the course, and then in less than 5 weeks, these next 5 weeks, and then we'll be going to Keuka Lake, which I can't wait. I hope you like this video, and if you like this, our YouTube channel, follow me on social media, turn on those notifications on YouTube if you're subscribed. As always, I'm very humble to this video. For all of you guys watching, enjoy for me. I'm hoping a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if anything you guys want to talk to, I'm going to be here to lend it. Also, be back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.